They laughed at him in public, not quietly, not politely, but loud enough for strangers to hear, pointing at his worn shoes, asking him what kind of future he thought he deserved. And when he tried to speak, one of them shoved him back and said, "Dreams are for people like us, not you." And in that moment, something inside him shattered, not loudly, but deeply. Because this wasn't just mockery, it was a reminder that the world had already decided his worth. He went home to a room with no power, no food, just a thin mattress on the floor and walls that echoed his doubts. And some nights he cried from hunger, not just for food, but for hope, for a life that didn't feel like a punishment. He worked jobs that broke his body, cleaned places people wouldn't step into, got paid late, insulted often, and still came home to study, to build something no one believed in, while the same people who mocked him scrolled past his struggle like it didn't exist. They forgot his name, but he never forgot their laughter, not because he wanted revenge, but because it reminded him why he couldn't quit. Years passed, and while they stayed exactly the same, he became everything they said he couldn't be. Building quietly, failing privately, bleeding where nobody could see. Until one day, his name appeared everywhere, not in jokes, but in headlines, but in respect. The same mouths that once laughed now whispered it with disbelief. The same eyes that once looked down now looked up. And the same people who told him he would never matter now watched him rule a world they could only scroll through. He didn't shame them, he didn't explain, he simply became untouchable. And that was the revenge they could never escape. Moral lesson: when people laugh at your struggle, they're revealing their fear, not your future. And sometimes, the pain meant to break you becomes the fuel that crowns you. If this story moved you, subscribe now, because the next one will hit even deeper, and you don't want to miss it.